efforts as we've seen in the past. We'll see what he can do in a full season in the purple and gold. We're underway. Being released, bought out by Portland in the summer. Doncic pull up, right off control. So Kuminga gets the start with Moses Moody out with a calf strain. Numbers for Golden State. Podziemski sets, thought about it, drives on Reeves, and he down the stretch. A lot of it with Luka Doncic. Here's Austin Reeves on a beeline to the bucket.
Game last season, he must be aggressive with LeBron James out early in the season.
Meanwhile, delay of game was called against the Lakers after the last possession. Doncic, stop, pop.
And you see right away the pace that goal.
Accepts a bad pass, looking for Ayton at the rim. Kuminga in transition. Euro, can't finish. 51% as Curry has another steal. 3-on-1. Leave it. Butler attacks. And
he just catapulted #1 in the NBA after that trade. And
Ayton tries to put Podziemski in jail. Pump, leave. Deep one. Doncic. To be at a premium, and Butler, one of the biggest reasons that Golden State can continue to increase. Ayton is on the board as a Laker. Kuminga up the floor quickly. One of the biggest challenges in making the trade for Doncic was relinquishing so much size. Curry, trap Doncic, bounce it. Already 4 Laker turnovers in the early going. 1-on-1. Butler trailing the play. It's Curry again. Similar spot.
Kind of envious.
Yeah, right.
You wish that they had an awareness of him all the time when he was on the floor.
Game 12-11, Golden State not even 5 minutes in. Reeves attacks, kicks. Rui got there first. 2 on the shot clock. Reeves cuts back door and he won't get it off.
Steph is able to come off clean, like on that last play.
Marcus Smart in the game for the 6:42 to play in this opening quarter. A fast start between these Pacific Division.
Here right now, out of this timeout.
Smart tries to take advantage. A little bit of ride. Outlet pass. Reeves behind the defense. Attack. Oh, their turnover. Curry in transition. Stop. Leave it. Healed. Extra.
The second plays great defense.
Steph Curry last year averaged 1.1 steals per game. Just 2 for 6 from downtown so far, but if Curry gets open, you know that's dangerous.
How's Curry? Not a shooting foul there.
Yeah, initially it looked like they had ruled it. Can't finish. Ayton grabbed the rim. Steve Kerr again wanted the...
Like Ayton did grab onto the rim right there. Of course, Draymond.
Seemingly clear, and that's what Steve Kerr's trying to get an explanation. We do have an excellent officiating crew. Trying to save it. Right back to the Lakers. Open look. He's actually slim. Lost 30 pounds.
And he's kind of cool, too.
He is cool.
Thing from every defense throughout his young career.
2 for 6 start. He does have 5 rebounds to go now. You're seasoned. You're well-traveled. And all of that experience coming into play was uncalled for. Warriors have missed 5 in a row. Kuminga puts it in. 14 a night. Already halfway there. Doncic. That is just too good.
Just one of the most potent scorers we've ever seen in the association.
It's Butler with LaRavia on him. Goes right to work. Butler.
A bucket for himself, his teammates, so savvy. He still has a lot left.
But his impact was maybe higher than it's ever been.
You said it best. I mean, 23-8 down the stretch.
As well, Vanderbilt, Smart, and Doncic rounded out. He comes up the deck. Now it's Hield. Try to take advantage. Oh, he discards him. Buddy Hield. Doncic is fouled. Try to split that double. Final couple of months of the regular season last year.
Now, do you have it in your contract that you can do promos for?
Catherine Tappan, Elite Sideline Report. Matt Marvin, top producer in the game. And you've liked the zone defense that Golden State has put out so far.
Yeah, and it's the active zone.
Butler, leave it. Podziemski with 5 on the clock. Gets in the paint, fades.
The energy on the defensive end from Golden State on display.
How about Will Richard? 4 on 2, bounce it. Podziemski, leave it. Santos could not corral it. And it working on LaRavia. Jab and drive. Spin. Butler could not put it in. He'll get 2.
Have to be impressed. Austin Reeves drawing the foul.
So Reeves back to the free.
Particular with this second group. Defensively, you have to expect
they should have on him. And he mentioned Marcus Smart as being an important voice for this team. As
big time 3. Another turnover by the Lakers.
Podziemski all the way. We're unveiling secrets from the 90s. Reeves
from LA, really fueled by the defense.
Butler with 4 shoot. Leave it. Horford back to Butler's going to have to put it up. And first challenge of the season. A lot of jawing back and forth. Teams for him because his impact is so great at each stop. But Chicago, then Minnesota, 12 points in this first quarter. Final seconds. It's going to be Reeves at the horn. Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield as Butler goes right to the rack, stops, and they're going to call the travel.
So I think on both sides ahead of the offense here early.
Vincent fires. In the sciatica, it's been Vincent who's been tasked with another mark of leadership. Shoot. Laravia attacks on Butler. Spin, had it knocked away but a foul. Averaged 5.8 assists per game and really showcased a lot of that, getting guys involved, getting it
Spectacular and only getting better in his young career.
post, leave it, Pajemski from right off into the sunset when their career is all said and done. Draymond said, be careful what you wish for, young fella.
Oh,
And Reeves just stepped over a la AI on Hield. Draymond will stay in the game.
and that's frustration. Vanderbilt airball to corner three.
Fully healthy. That's been the struggle. Has played less than 40% of possible games over the last two. Finish. Draymond Green takes flight. Reeves, 10 to shoot. Works on Hield. Cross, pull. Reeves. Got it. Leave it. Green around. Butler, 5 to shoot. Attacks, floats, and put.
Early in Austin Reeves. Everything downhill as he
Turnover for Golden State. 8:40 to play in this first half. Reeves remains aggressive. 3.5 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Steph Curry stays off the floor. Jimmy,
all the contact goes into your body. What's the onus on the officials as we
the end of the bench. Still making sure he's a positive force with his teammates as he recovers.
He's got a long rest here in this first half. Curry has done the same as he opening night on the road here, LA, NBC back.
Points in the first quarter for Luka to go with 5 rebounds. Go mid-range, go 18. Curry's been quiet, just 1-3 so far. This time he'll go inside, draw the contact at the rim. For a guy, to your point, his size, and it's different if you're 6'2", but you're tall. Vincent controls for the lit. Green and Curry stay with him. Leave it for Hachimura on the pop. Late clock. Can't confer it. Still loose. Nobody's got it. And a jump ball final. So it's basically the start of the game right now.
I like that.
Al Horford gets open. Can't hit foul. He'll get 2 with 6:41 to play in this first half. So Luka continues
Finding his teammates. But early on in this first half, it's been Luka and
big news for him in the offseason, the 30 pounds that he dropped from the end of last season. It's just moving better. The pace is clear, but the defense is where
at times throughout his career staying on the court.
Curry all the way. Good way by the rookie Richard. Now it's Richard with numbers the other way. Lob it up for Payton. That's his first bucket in the purple and gold. Just past the midway point. 23 combined turnovers for these two teams so far. We're not even at that deemed unnecessary. And now he and Curry having words after the fact, but it allows.
I'd be chirping with after I got called for a flagrant one. We know.
Alert about a year ago on podcast with our colleague at NBC, Mike Robinson, and points in that game, and he said, "I'll never talk trash to that man ever again."
That he's added. He's one of the great players our league.
Ayton and his pick and roll partner Luka Doncic, who talked about the comfort between the two of them.
A free throw to get you going, and Curry kick.
Golden State 6 of now dancing on Ayton. He likes this matchup. Calls for the clear. Hook it inside. Horford. So far, here's Doncic off the screen from Hachimura. Fades against the much older Horford in year number 19 in the NBA and 8 this game. Still trying to find his rhythm with his new team. Curry, the look away in the attack. Floated up, and a foul is called before the finish from Ayton.
Whether that was a pass or a shot.
Either way, he was fouled, so he doesn't go the way that Will Richard did, who played a ton at Belmont and, of course, went to an example of somebody who came right in and played at a very high level.
Well, he's a guy,
Bully ball. Leave it. Ayton couldn't catch it cleanly. Pajemski trying to get
the pick and roll action. They're going to need him to roll to the rim to be effective in this offense.
J.J. Redick challenging that call. Lost his challenge at the end of the first quarter. Now, same call.
A little bit.
And that's 3 fouls on Draymond Green. And now team fouls for the Warriors. 4 team fouls for the Lakers. Bonus situation down the stretch. Butler with Doncic on him. Off the screen from points and 6 rebounds in this first half. Bounce it for Hachimura. His 3 is good. Leave it. Curry off the screen, and a foul is called. Marcus
Smart on the defensive end. And although those are 4 fouls, you don't mind that physicality.
New York, Minnesota, and the Lakers. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Listens. outside. Pajemski, fly-by, 3-ball. Shot clock and game clock to wind down this second quarter. Oh, Doncic, a deep one. Working on Luka. Pump, fire, missed it, rebound, bump.
It's an average night for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 82 of them in his career. Tonight, he averaged 17 and a half last year, which was far lower than...
That may make a difference.
Draymond Green leaves it for Kuminga, and he knocks. What would be the ideal role for Jonathan Kuminga with this team as Doncic? He could play this game with his eyes completely closed, it feels like, half the time. Said Sean Marion. If he could play like Sean Marion, that's a Sean Marion. Curry in the open court. Doncic, bounce it. Butler takes flight.
So savvy. What I like is he's not settling for threes. He's hit.
Attack, keeps the head up. It's Kuminga with 4 on the clock. He has to fire. Back years averaging 15 points per game. He is playing really well before he got hurt last year. As Vincent State, they had a lot of success with their small ball lineup last year towards the end of the season. As Hachimura
leading the way, so effective at coming out.
Draymond Green said that Jimmy's wine cellar is one fit for an emperor, and guys, Steph.
His whole reasoning, his rationale behind creating this was he wanted to show the 12 to shoot for Curry. Working against Reeves, draws the contact and nearly puts it in.
Well, you know what? Maybe we'll come to mind.
Yeah. There's no league. They were tied for third in record, only behind Oklahoma City and Boston. And they were 13-point cushion and a 16-4 start to this third quarter on a build in a very short time. But Doncic cannot convert on the corner three. Screen from Pajemski as Butler backs down. Vincent floats it. The game. Somehow Hachimura claims it inside. Ayton goes right to work. He just barrels.
As they've been on a 16-4 run here in this third quarter.
Butler
get involved, has not been aggressive. Neither has Doncic here in this third.
Backdoor where Steph Curry is 100% of the time, which is easier said than done as done for the games. I'd imagine it is exhausting to try to follow that guy around 94 feet.
Stellar out here with this movement.
So what you're saying is watching him doesn't make you want to come back as skills. They are high quality.
Yes. A little jab there. I like that.
Curry, right past them. Kick out. Kuminga again.
Forward with the finish.
Jonathan Kuminga now with 11 points in this third quarter, and yet he can't stay in double to go with 4 assists. This time he's looking for 3.
The Lakers, before this half started, I said, what were you guys doing offensively to go on that run to end this? Then they need to look out for these last 5 minutes, 29 seconds in the second.
J.J. Redick's
his team feeding off of his energy and shooting.
Has equaled his career high in threes already with 4. Second before he eventually signed on a 2-year, $46.8 million deal to help us win games at the highest level. If he does that, a lot of the other stuff is going to come for him into Kuminga 9 to shoot. Right back to him on the relocate. And that's a double digit for the Lakers in this game. See if LA can capitalize now. It's 8 for Fields on the attack. Horford outside, his 3. So Reeves will get 2 and a chance to get this back to a single.
Going to play for the ball with 1 shoe.
And Steve Kerr is going to challenge this. Let's see if
to go, he would have been able to get that.
Hey, we already said his to get this back to single digits. He's at 13 points. Doncic has 31 and 10. Doncic off the screen. Fends off on Horford. Started this run for Golden State in the third. Working on Doncic. Attack mode.
Hitting there, and he is feeling it here in this third quarter.
17 points on the night. 20 most of this game. Luka against Horford. Loves the mismatch with Biggs. Goes to the rim. Good day with Buddy. He's always smiling. Brings a light to the locker room as Butler goes in. Reeves with 2:23 to play in the third quarter.
Austin Reeves is not.
Of the NBA Finals, Denver and Golden State. Then on Prime Video Friday, Boston and New York.
And Jackson Hayes on the floor. Can they bring that energy and that toughness needed? Full penetration, paint touches by Pajemski.
37% last year for Hield. Doncic fend off on Butler. Gets to the rim for 2. It's been a lot more one-on-one. They're allowing him seemingly to be a scorer, but they're not letting everybody else get in the first half from Golden State. That leaves Doncic open on the outside. Attacks, lobs.
Just go to the rim. You know he's going to throw it up there for the easy 2.
It's Hield from the logo. Well short. Richards there. 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock to wind down this third quarter. Goes to work. Leaves it. Pajemski got it off in time. Luka has not sat in the second half so far. He's got 35 points, and Smart finding the Lakers defensively. Splits the double team. Hook it outside. Smart in rhythm. Finally human. And Pajemski poked it away in a second chance. Same spot for Hield. Same. Not known as a three-point shooter. Doncic doubled. Back to directing traffic. It's Butler. Floats it up. So the gadget plays. That's something that he loved that the Rams were instilling. As
attack, when they get it going, boy, a sight to see, but you have to play parallel.
that when it was second down and 10, they could get 5 yards basically guaranteed. So they tried to find gaps
in the stat sheet, but he impacts winning to the highest degree.
He's got 4 fouls now as
draw the contact. Expect to see more of that here in this fourth quarter.
From hoping to get it all back, but next couple minutes, get it to a couple possessions, feel like off. 4 to shoot. Green, swing it. Hield, another 3. And with Reeves holding on to 5 fouls. He draws the contact this time. They're going to call it.
Second half, he is getting it going.
There's a loud step. Reeves back on there, trying to play through 5 fouls. LaRavia, one of the acquisitions this of the matchup all night. Spin and score from the outside now. 6 of 28 from three-point territory. And Steve Kerr's going to go on the other way on Richard. That was dangerous for Reeves as he got tangled up with a rookie.
But he is showing what he did in that closeout game against Houston.
Take 6 to shoot. Doncic back on the floor. Attack mode, gets to the rim, fades. Only area he struggled has been from 3, where he's just 2 for 9. It's Horford. His team back.
Now the question is, at 53, can I will this team back? No, that was a little jab there, you know.
Just enough.
You noticed it too.
Just enough. Horford. Feels like Kuminga's going to be the X factor for this team this year.
Luka and Austin Reeves and LeBron, when he comes back, he has a chance.
Doncic leaks out. Hield gets back defensively. Doncic goes right to work, floats it up and in. He can, and so he was excited to get a deal done and be here for the foreseeable future.
As you see the trust right away in this young player.
Hachimura's response.
Star. You said it's not.
That's going to be another offensive. 39, 12, and 8 for Doncic. He gets inside. Get away. Numbers for the Lakers. It's Aiden trailing the play. Catch and finish.
Really right now, just out of rhythm. Give credit to the Lakers defense.
State.
And I'll tell you what, Draymond not known for three-point shooting, but
now can the Lakers do the same? Reeves slicing through the lane.
Much contact to the body on Reeves on that defensive play.
5. Jimmy Butler by himself is 14 up with him. 8 to shoot. Steph. Step back 3. 3 was blocked. Aiden got it. And he was out of bounds. Steph Curry. 2:35 to play. Warriors looking to close the door. It's Butler. Patient for the. Reeves draws more contact. And Butler puzzled. Looking.
Great footwork. Understands time used here tonight for his Laker team, but
sparkling.
He is sparkling.
He's a shining star. Butler down the middle.
And contact. Butler making him pay.
And great the way they had in years past when they were dominant. They were so multiple. And now with this, hand it, Curry, hook it, Butler, bounce, Payton. Around for Doncic with 41 points. On the attack for 2 more.
Big time possession.
Butler, 3. Steph Curry. Curry caught up and fouled. And he'll get free throws here with 39 seconds.
But, oh my. Knocks the wind out.
As always, when the big shot is needed, 30 has got you.
With this balanced team here with the Warriors.
Doncic 3 for Golden State after a 35-25 third quarter.
So to come in here on the road, get this win, it's big time for Steve Kerr in his.
For the Golden State Warriors, they claim it in downtown Los Angeles, 119.